So what about, is there any myths, any building myths out there that you'd like to crack? Or anything out there you go, that's just not,
yeah,
that's just not
yeah,
true.
there's a couple. I think one of the things would be that just because you've got a title doesn't mean you know everything. And I don't want to speak out of turn too much, but I think building surveyors, structural engineers, and even builders to a certain degree, if you're not sure about something or something doesn't make sense, query it. Don't just take it as gospel, because we're all human. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
A typical example was a project we were on a couple of months ago, and the building surveyor said, "Oh, you're going to have to put another 15 stumps under here before you go up." I said, "That's not what the structurals say," and I was just a bit unsure. So I queried it. I went to the structural engineer, and the structural engineer spoke to the building surveyor. Anyway, I got them all cross-collaborating and finally communicating, and I was right. And he said, "I made a mistake." So I think the big thing I'd like to crack is, let's get more professionals on site so they can physically see what's going on, rather than just remotely, these are the structurals, these are the computations, it's all done and checked. But I'd like to see more personalisation. I'd like to see a bit more humility in the industry and a bit more collaboration and communication. Because once you find a good building surveyor or a good structural engineer or a good builder, you bring them onto your A team. And you don't let them go. You look after them. You sort of make them an offer they can't refuse. And I think that's good, because you like and trust each other. They've got to be professional and do good work.
Yeah, of course.
But the big myth is just because you've got the DBU next to your name doesn't mean you're bulletproof and you know everything. Not at all.
No,
not at all. It's just a reflection of the work you've done. It's obviously professional registration that you need in order to operate as a licensed builder. Or whatever the title is, but far from it. I said as a black belt. Once you get to your black belt, that's when the learning really begins.
Yeah, that's right. And you start to get your stripes as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're down.
First Dan, second Dan,
second Dan, yeah.